Okay, checking your WhatsApp now. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. Or you okay, or you can just check to my YouTube channel and then you're gonna see me. I'm live right there. If you can check on my YouTube channel, there's a link which shows I'm live. That one, click right there. You see me there? My chief. Okay, checking your WhatsApp now. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, my chief? Or you okay, or you can just check to my YouTube channel and then you're gonna see me. I'm live right there. Can you see me, my chief, right there? You can check on my YouTube channel. There's a link which shows I'm live. That one, click right there. You see me there? Okay, so let me see if you can see very clear face. Something here I want to check quick. Okay, let me do something. Let me know if you see everything. Can you see? Yeah. Okay. So there's two ways, ne? There's another one we're gonna try, and then you're gonna tell me which one that you prefer. Let's start with the first question, my chief. If you have any problem, you can pick up the call and you can call me, okay, my chief? Anytime. Okay? You call me anytime. So what I'm gonna do, let me just mute this Skype here. We're gonna have a Skype, but I'm gonna just okay. Let's go now. So let's say, for example, we have the first question here, right? Okay, so we have the first question. If you cannot hear me, you let me know. Any problem, reach me, okay? Let me see if the live is clear before I get started. Oh, I think it's very clear. Should I maximize and make more bigger? The view, the word, can you see? Okay, sharp. Now we have the first question here. So let's say I calculate the coefficient of variation. Coefficient of variation. Okay, so now how do we calculate the coefficient of variation? Coefficient of variation. To get the coefficient of variation, you always take a standard deviation over mean. Standard deviation over mean. So this sign here stands for standard deviation. Okay? Standard deviation, then you over mean. This is the mean here. So if you can look carefully in this data here, they say there are three workers. What is the first one? The first one, they say these are workers, but we have a Gift, Temba, and Rene Load. So, but look, let me say something very, very important here. Let me say something very, very important. Look, my chief. If you have a variance, let's say this is a variance. We just say, let's say our variance equal to 64. And somebody asks you, say, find the standard deviation. If you have a variance and then you want to get standard deviation, then you can say standard deviation, what you have to do, square root your variance. So for me to get my standard deviation, for this case, I'm going to say, okay, I have to square root. What is my variance? My variance is 64. And then when you square root 64, it's going to give you 8. Let me put the online calculator so you can be able to see what I'm doing here on my online calculator. Okay, let me put on my online calculator here so you can be able to see. Just a second. I'm sorry, just a minute. Casual, and I appreciate your page. Just a minute. I'll plug it now. And then you're going to be able to see everything I'm doing there right on the calculator. It's coming now. Casual, calculator, casual. Okay. Just a minute. Just a minute, right? It's coming out. I wanna wanna plot my Casio calculator so you can be able to see everything I'm doing there right there on the screen. Casio. Okay, this one right here, I got it. I have got it. Casio. Cal. But I know where it is. Okay, let me just go to my screen here quick, and then come to the map. My apology, right? Just a minute. Now I'll get it. Yeah, this one I got it. Now it's gonna come. Okay. It's coming now because I want to show you all the steps so you can see how it all comes about. Just a minute. Okay, so you see the calculator. It's gonna pop up now. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see the calculator. Let me put this calculator aside here. Let me just put it here. Okay. Let me hope you can see the calculator. So, it's gonna come now. I want to make sure you can see. It's gonna come now. It's gonna come now. Calculator. Can you see the calculator now? Okay, so can you see the calculator, right? Can you? Okay, sure. I'm sorry about that. So now I want to show you how to get this. So you're gonna say, okay, well, so for me to get the standard deviation, I'll just simply come here. You say, okay, well, come to my calculator, and then I'm gonna say square root. You come. That's what say you have to get calculator which is similar to this. Square root of 64, and then it's gonna give you 8. Okay. So we have our standard deviation. We have our standard deviation for this case. So if I'm given variance, if I want to get standard deviation, it's very easy. Just like if somebody says my variance, let's say variance equal to 40, find the standard deviation. So what I'm going to do is say standard deviation, or I can use this sign right here, equal to square root of the variance. What is my variance? My variance, they say equal to 40. So I'm going to plug here 40. So I'm going to square root my 40. I'll come to the calculator here, and then I can say, well, let me come and square root my 40. 0, and then you can say square root your 40. And then after that, so you can press SD. When you press SD, either it can be Z form. That form is called Z form. Or you can press SD in decimal form. It depends on the question. Some of the question they can give you multiple choice. So you look at, okay, among those two, which one is that? Or you can live in Z form. That format is called Z form. Z form. Z form. Okay. Now, so that's not part of the question. I'll just run around there because I want to make sure that you understand the concept of the coefficient of variation. Now let's get to our business. So if you can look careful, right? Look here. They give you mean, which is this one right here. And then we don't have a standard deviation. But this one here is the variance. So you have to use your eyes to look very careful. Sometimes they give you a standard deviation, then I'm going to use it as a standard deviation. But what they have given you right there, that's a variance. So now we're going to say our coefficient of variance of the first person who's GIFT. So we can say of G equal to, what is the standard deviation of GIFT? We don't have standard deviation. We only have a variance. But for me to get the standard deviation of GIFT, I have to square root the variance to get the standard deviation. But when I square root 36, it's going to give me 6. Or you can take your calculator. Let me show you step by step. I'm going to say, okay, square root 3, 6, and that's going to give me 6. Okay, it's going to give me 6. Oh, I didn't put square root, my apology. Square root 36 is going to give me 6. Oh, so I have a standard deviation of GIFT. Okay. So then we're going to say my standard deviation of GIFT equals 6. over mean. But they give you mean here. This is a mean straight away. Mean equal 25. But then coefficient of variation, you must multiply always by 100. So you say standard deviation over mean times 100. So you're going to multiply by 100. So then you're going to say our answer equal, take a calculator, plug this, say, okay, well, I'm going to come to 0, and then I go to my fraction, and then I go standard deviation over mean of GFT, which is 25, because standard deviation on top, mean is at the bottom, just like you can see. And then come here, you multiply by 100. Oh, so the coefficient of variation of GFT equal to 24. So coefficient of variation of GFT equal to 24. So let me just add another student here, right? There's another student. She just came now. I want to make sure that she's not missing anything. Oh, she's calling me. Fifi. Okay, I'm calling you right now. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna drop the call. Sorry about that, right? I want to make sure like the other one is joining also, so she's not missing her. Okay, just a minute. So then we can find the coefficient of variation of the second peso. And who's the second peso? The second peso is timber. So let's find the coefficient of variation of timber. So we're going to say coefficient of variation of timber. How are we going to get coefficient of variation equals standard deviation over mean? What is the standard? This is timber here. So this is not standard deviation. This is variance they give you here. So we have to square root that variance to get the standard deviation. So we're going to square root 49. And when you square root 49, it's going to give you equal to 7. Yes. So then we're going to divide by 24. So then we're going to say divided by 24. So we're going to say square root of 49 over 24. Or you can simply say square root of 29 equal to 7 over 24. And then you multiply by 100. You must multiply by 100. 50? What's up? You good? Okay. We're live on YouTube, okay? But if you got any question, okay, you just give me a call. You can give me a call. You can reach me here on Skype. I just put very small sound so you know when I distract anything. Yeah, we live on YouTube. You know? Yes. But if you got any question, you can call me here. You can leave a comments there to make. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. Can both of you leave a comments there to make sure that you're there? If you just say, hey, I'm here. And Butaban. Yeah, please leave a comments right there on that video to see if you're there. Okay. Just to say, hey, I'm here. So I know you guys there. Yeah, but there's a link right there, right? Where there's a comments there on the live. Just say, hey, I'm here. Let me make sure if you guys want to make sure that you guys there so we know we on. Yes. Sure, Butaban. Okay, so we on there. Okay, sure. So now we want to get the coefficient of variation of the second peso, who is Temba, which we did. Because they give us here the variance. Let me try to go speed a little bit, because we got to go speed. So we take our variance. We don't need variance. We need standard deviation. That's why I have to square root this variance. And then to get standard deviation, and then we over by our mean. Let's go, and then we multiply by 100. So I'm going to take my calculator and plug in the calculator, say, okay, well, come there, clear my calculator, and then I'll say fraction square root of 49, and then go to the bottom, and then you divide by mean. Our mean for 10 by 24, and then we come right here, we multiply by 100. Oh, so when you get that one, you can press SD. So it's 29.16, 29.16. Okay, so this is 29. So coefficient of variation of timber equal to 9.16. Let's go to the next one. So we want to go to coefficient of variation of the last one, which is Rene. So we must take the standard deviation, but for in our case, they did not give a standard deviation. Because according to the formula of the coefficient of variation, you must take a standard deviation of a mean, and then you over your mean, and then you multiply by 100. So we don't have this variance here is not standard deviation. That's why if it's a variance, to get standard deviation, we must square it. So you have to square it, but when you square 25, you get 5. So you're going to say my standard deviation of Rene equal to 5 over my mean. This sign here represents mean. My mean equal to 19. But always you must multiply by 100 to get the coefficient of variation. So I'm going to come to my calculator, say 25, 19, 5 divided by 19. 5 divided by 19. Oh, fraction 19. And then you multiply by 100. Multiply by 100. Okay, and they say, okay, well. Okay, oh, sorry, I say 1,000, my apology. Supposed to be only 100. That's mistake. Come right here, remove 1 0, delete, and then equal. Let's go, equal. Okay, and then SD. And this is going to give us 26.315, 26.32 when you approximate in 2 decimal place. So 26 point, is 1 2 or what? Or 32? I forgot. 0.32. Yeah, 32. So we have already got all the coefficient variation of everyone. Gift, timber, and Rene. So let's go to the question. They say the worker that appear to be more stable. So when they say the worker appear to be more stable, that means, okay, for coefficient of variation, the stability most of the time, when they say which one is more stable, or sometimes they use the word consistency. So the one which is more stable, consistent, is the smallest one. The smaller the coefficient of variation, the more stable it becomes. That's all. So the bigger one is the less stable. And if you can look careful, which is the smallest one here? This is 24, this 29, and this 26. Oh, Gift has the smallest one. So Gift has a 24 and Timber 29 and Rene 26. So Gift has the smallest one. So for that case, Gift has a stable coefficient of variation. Or sometimes, most of the time, they use the word consistency. So I'm going to finally say, according to the question here, they say which is more stable. The stable one is the smallest one, and the Gift for this case is the smallest one. So Gift, you the more stable one because you have a smallest coefficient of variation. Okay, if you want me to repeat, please leave a comment that time I repeat, and then I'm going to repeat. Or if you understand, we keep moving. Leave a comment there, let me know. Let me get a glass of water, just a minute, I'll be back now. Okay, if you understand, let me know, we can keep moving. But if you want me to repeat, please let me know. And then I can repeat. Just leave a comments right here and a comment section on live, so I don't have to repeat or I have to keep moving. I'm back. Let me know, my beautiful family, how we do. Huh? I want you to let me know if I repeat it or I keep moving. Let me know. You can leave a comment there. Let me know. Hey, I'm trying to repeat this question or let's keep moving. Let me know. I'm just waiting for you guys to let me know. How do we go about it? How do we go about it? Huh? I'm just waiting for you guys to tell me. I'm not getting any feedback here. Can you guys leave a comments here? Tell me if I repeat or cause I'm I'm here for you, so update me. Okay, let me just ask here. Maybe because you're not telling me if I should repeat or I should just keep moving. We can move on. Okay, cool. Please proceed. Okay, that's what I want. Give me feedback so I know we proceed or move. So they say please proceed, but hey, before I proceed, let me tell you some, right? So not all the time. Okay, there's another one which I like this question. I think you had last. Let me see. Yes, this one here. Let's do this one before I proceed. Okay, now let's check this one right here. So we have another one which is kind of similar to that. Yes. But now they say here calculate the following, showing 2 decimal places. Calculate the mean, standard deviation, coefficient of variation. And let me add something, also calculate the variance. So we can solve this question using calculator or without calculator, but I suggest calculator can be the base. But it seems like with Lamini, he don't have a calculator right there. So let me move this question to the left a little bit. Or let me do this. Sorry, just a minute. I want to move this question here and make it bigger a little bit, so you guys can see very clearly. This can be better, way better. I believe so. Okay, sharp. Let's do this question right here. So what I'm gonna do, I know this not okay. We know coefficient of variation equal to standard deviation over mean, and then you multiply by 100. So I don't have none of them. I don't have a standard deviation. I don't have a mean. But hey, we have to use a calculator right now. So I know right now, with Tabani, you're going to be in trouble a little bit, but no problem. You're going to understand how we go. So now what we're going to do now, we're going to use a calculator to find the mean. So I'm going to go to start. First, let me clear my calculator. Before you start anything, make sure your calculator is clear. So how to clear calculator, just say shift and then, just say mod and then number 1. And then you calculate, my apology. Just press the mod. See that mod? And then press number 1. And then your calculator is going to be clear. Don't forget that. You better write down mod 1. Let me type down for you so you know you're not going to forget. Very, very crucial. It's like when you wake up, you must brush your teeth. This is what you should do. Never forget. Mod and 1 and 1. Mod and then press 1. Mod, then 1. I just type there. Or you can say mod, then 1. Mod and 1. So that's going to clear your calculator. Clear calculator. Clear calculator. Okay, cool. Now we go. So since my calculator is cleared now, let's get to the business. I'll say, well, let me get to my business. So now I'm going to say, well, go to mod. That's how you work in the calculator. You go to mod and then click statistics. For my calculator, statistics is number 3. But for your calculator, statistics can be number 2. Okay, make sure you have a casual. For some people, it's number 3. Some people, number 2. But for me, number 3. But a 50 right there, I know how calculator is number 2. Okay, my brother there, Tabani, I don't think he's going to be able to do this question, who is there live, because his calculator, it's a financial calculator, but I'm going to show him in another time how to use it, but he has to get something similar to this. So I'm going to say press number 3 statistics, or press on what you see in your calculator. For me, it's number 3, but for you, it could be number 2. And then press number 1 variance, and then after that, press number 1 variance, and then, okay, so, Fifi, Fish might be here. You see, my calculator is not cleared yet. It shows statistics and frequency. So since it's now well clear, there's another way how to clear, because it's not clear. The mod 1, it did not clear. So another way to clear, what you do is say shift, and then you go to CLR. This CLR is a clear. And then it asks what you want to clear. Press number 3, clear all. Number 3, clear all. And then it say equal. You press equal. And then after that, you press AC, because it asks you to press AC. And then you press your AC, and then we're ready to go. Huh? We're ready to go. Let me make the calculator bigger, a little more big. Okay, cool. So then my calculator has been clear. So now if I go back, I say, okay, let me go to my processes normal. I'm gonna say mod. Look, mod. And then I'm gonna say statistics. For you, it could be number 2, but for me, number 3. But in your calculator, wherever there's a statistics, you click. But for me, it's number 3. But most of the calculators, some of them making number 2 or whichever number. I'm gonna click number 2 there. And then I'm gonna go to the variance number 1. Yeah, see, my chief there with Tabani says, okay, don't worry, he's gonna make it plain. You see now? So now it's only one data type. Because in my situation here, I don't have a frequency. I only have a data, which is called a class midpoint. Let's plug it in now. 24. You press the face data 24.1, and they say equal, and they go to the next one. Let's press the next one, 38, 38.2, and they say equal, and then we go to the next one, 28, 28.7, and they say equal, and they go to the next one, 32, 32.1, and they press equal, and they go to the next one, 18.1, and there we go, equal, and the next one is 41.2, and they say equal, and the next one 13.5, and they say equal. So I believe I have all my old data, but if you want to check, you can actually go up and press it. Let's say, let me check how many data. 13.5, yes, 13.5. Now for the 1.2, for the 1.2. You check your data careful, like if you didn't press anything. 18.1, 18.1, 32.1, 32.1, 28.7, 28.7, 38.2, 38.2, and then we go to the face one, to the 1. Oh, okay, so I have all my data. So after that, and then you come and press 0 on, like you search everything. And then after that, just go shift. And then you press statistics. For me, it's number 1. And then you go to your variance number 4. See that variance number 4? That's what you need. Press number 4, variance. And then you press number 4, standard deviation. See this number 4 right here? Press your standard deviation. And they say equal. Oh, so standard deviation equal to 10.15. But when you approximate that, 10.15 is like 10.16, which is this one right here. That's how they got this one here. 10 point, whatever. Okay, that's how they got that answer right there. So even mean, you can do the same thing. Let's go to the mean. So what I'm going to do, I'll say cancel. Remember, your data is in there. It's not gone. Even your calculator is empty, but the data is there. Let me show you that what I'm saying is true. But you don't have to go just to show you that, hey, what I'm saying is true. Okay, look. Go shift. And go to statistics. And then go to data. You're going to see your data all there. Oh, so my data is still red. Oh, it's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Yeah. It's right there. Your data is there. Oh, so it's not gone. So even if I press on, my data is still there. So I can then say shift and then go to statistics again. But for now, I want to get mean. Shift is statistics, and then you go to number 4, variance. Always go to variance. And then mean. Now, let me ask something here. Taban, which sign there represent the mean? Leave a comment there, Taban. Is it number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4? Good, Taban. Which one represents the mean? Is it number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4? On the calculator, I want you to tell me right there, so I can see if you do remember the sign of the mean. It's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Leave a comment right there to see if you truly remember what did that represent the mean from the display right there? Tell me right here. I'm just waiting for Tabani to tell me. With Tabani, Lamini, let me know which sign represent the mean. We're just waiting for you. Just give a try. You know, you're here to learn. Just give it a try. Praise there. Praise. We're just waiting for Tabani Lamini to tell us right here. Huh? We're just waiting for you. So we can keep going. I think yes, very good. He remember. Oh no. Fifi, which sign represent the mean? I think Butaban he forgot a little bit. Which sign represent the mean? That sign right there, you click. Okay, let me just wait, face. Fifi, which one represent the mean there? Huh? Fifi sleeping. Are you there, Fifi? Fifi? Fifi is nowhere to be seen. It's okay. Fifi? Which sign? Come on, God. Which sign represent the mean? Oh, yes, Fifi got it. So number 2 is the mean. You can see. Okay? This sign here represent the mean. This one represent the mean. And anything has to do with this is standard deviation. Okay? But the one that we're going to take is number 4 for standard deviation on the calculator. But we know in reality, this is sign for standard deviation. Okay, cool. So, okay. I think Butaban, I think he just is a typing error, but he was meant to say number 2. So then we're gonna press number 2. Let's press number 2. So we're gonna press number 2. Oh, yeah, 27. You see there? So same thing, 27.98. I'll say 99 because when you take in 2 decimal places, it's gonna be that 5. Okay, so option number 2. Because 27.988. But this is going to change the previous one into 2 decimal places. It's going to be 27.99. But yes, it's true. So that's how they got the mean. That's how they got the standard deviation using the calculator, okay? Because you're not going to have a time to plug in all those values and write down in exam. It's a waste of time. So let's go to the last one now. So if you want to get the coefficient of variation, we're going to say take your standard deviation over your mean, and then you multiply by 100. So we're going to say coefficient of variation equal to, what is the standard deviation? We do have 10.16 over our mean. What is our mean? 27.99. They were wrong. They say 98 is 99 times 100 times 100. So come into the calculator, press this stuff quick, and now we come here and they say fraction. They say 10, 0.16, 16, and then you divide fraction 27.99. Oh, sorry, I need to clear my calculator. When it does, that means I have to clear my calculator. Okay, let me say Shift clear. Every time I need to clear, and then number 3 all, and then you say equal, and then press AC. This is the base way of clearing your calculator. So for that being said, I'm gonna come right here, say 10.16, and then you come right here, say 27.99, and you come right here, you multiply by 100. Oh, okay, let's get the answer, babe. Oh, 36. So 36.298. So it's like 36.3000 because this answer 36.298. Like, okay, our coefficient of variation equal to 36.298. But for this 2 decimal place, Miss Ambona cancel here. But this number is 5. When that number is 5 or more than 5, it's gonna change the previous one. So this is gonna become 10. So we're gonna write 0 here. We go with 1. This is gonna be, it's not gonna be 2. It's gonna become 3. So is 26 or 36? 36 here. 0.3. It's gonna be 36.30. Yes. So that's our coefficient of variation. 36.30. Hey, look, my beautiful family. Let me know. Ntwana, what bound? Repeat that or keep going. I'm here for you. Okay, talk to me. I'm just waiting for you to tell me. Should I repeat or should I keep going? Let me know. Let me call another student here. I don't think she's here. Refilo say 36. 36. What is your question, Refilo? Okay, just a minute. Okay, Johanna, can you hear me? How are you? I'm fine, thanks. Please join the link, right? Join that link, and then you're gonna catch us live, okay? Join the link, you're gonna catch us live, okay? Join that link, please. We're live already. Okay. Okay, she has a load shedding and can sympathize with her, but no problem. Johanna Chongane, we on live right now, but you can join that link or I'll talk to you and then we're gonna arrange for next one. And yeah, so we're gonna chat more. So Refilo said proceed and Tabani said proceed. Okay, let's keep going. So now you have a lot of idea about coefficient of variation, whatever. Let's go and touch something new. Okay, let's check this one. Let's check this one. Very interesting. Okay. Thank you so much. I see the feel what she meant. She say, hey, Mtwana. She say the system is slow. But let me tell me, is my system slow or your network or my network? Please let me know. If you want me to go fast, I can go fast. Do you want me to go fast or the internet is slow or I'm slow? Let me know. So I can do what's better for us. Please let me know. So I know how we go about it. Because I can go more fast if you guys want. I think the system is slow. Okay, Butabani, tell me, is it the network is slow or am I slow? Do you want me to go fast or just your network is slow? Please let me know. You know I'm here for you, right? My beautiful family. I'm here for you. Talk to me. Mtwana is here for you guys. Let me know. Talk to me. How you, my beautiful family, you want me to do? Please let me know. I think the system is slow. Okay, let me keep going because I don't get the quick response. Okay. Now we have a question right here. They say, let me move my calculator to the right. Let me move my calculator right now to this side here. Okay, cool. So I can have a better view. So the question here, they say, excuse me. So you have a revenue. Or they say, you okay? If I respond, it take time for you to say, oh, I see. Now I understand. And I apologize. So they say the revenue ran for selling Z. Oh, so they give us a revenue function. Let me tell you this. This is very, very important. Whenever they say something marginal, you gotta keep in your mind. Anytime they say marginal. Okay. Can you everybody type the marginal? This word here is like they tell you differentiate. Whenever they tell you marginal means you differentiate. Now, how do we differentiate? Let's go to the business. So they give me ARA revenue Z function equal to negative 20 Z squared plus 500 Z. So now what you're going to do, we're going to differentiate this. Why do we differentiate? Because of this word marginal. So now we're going to say now, let's differentiate. Just that word marginal is like they tell you differentiate. It's like other way of saying things. So how do you differentiate? You take whatever number is in top, you multiply by any number behind. So it's going to be 2 times negative 20 equal to negative 40. And then write your Z exactly. And then take this number on top minus 1. 2 minus 1 equal to 1. And then you plus here, you do the same thing. Remember here, there's no number. But if there's no number, automatically, you know there's a 1. It's like, Mtwana. Oh, Mtwana is 1. Even if they don't say how many Mtwana, you know it's 1. So what you want to do, multiply this number to the 1 at the back. 1 times 500. 500, write your Z. Now you go. Whichever number is here, minus 1. 1 minus 1 equal to 0. So that's how you differentiate. Since you have done the process of differentiating, make sure you say ARA Z is not ARA Z no more. It's going to be ARA Z dash. Excuse me. The dash meaning differentiate. So then we're going to say, what do they want? They say The marginal revenue from selling Z bottle of water is that one. Oh, so they gave us the marginal revenue. And we say the marginal revenue is the differentiating. So I'm going to replace this with 140. So I'm going to say 140 equal negative 40 Z, because Z power 1 is just a Z, and then plus. Now, 500 Z power 0. But look, in math, if somebody give you, let's say, Tabani power 0, Tabani power 0 equal to 1, anything power 0 equal to 1, I can prove this to you. Come to the calculator, place any number here, any number, take a number, and then say power 0. Any number, and then take this number, put 0, and then look how it's going to give you. Just wait, and then you can see, and then look, it's going to give you 1. So anything power 0 equal to 1. So for that being said, means this is like 500, and all this thing is like a 1. So it's like 500 times 1 equal to 500. So for that being said, now we can solve for the value of Z. But this is algebra now. So if it's algebra, the like term must be one side. Anything which are like, there must be one side. These are equal sign. These are number, and these are number. Number and number, they must go to the one side. First and foremost, I'm going to write my equal sign. This has a letter. So I'm going to take it to the left. And this is a number. Go to your brother or your sister who is a number also. You number has a letter. You must be separately. We don't have to stay with the other one. So negative 40, Z is going to come to the left. But anything when it jump equal sign, it must change the sign. This is negative 40. When it jump, is going to become positive 40 Z. Why we take it separately? Because that's the letter or algebra variable that is not number. So here, after equal sign, we're going to be left with 500. And this is going to go to the number. Remember, this is positive. When you jump over, it's going to become what? Minus. So 500, I think I made a mistake here. Is 40Z, my apology. 140. 140 minus 140. So 500 minus 140 equal to 360. So 360 equal to 40 Z. Divided by 40 throughout. If you want to get the value of Z here, you must divide by this 40 and divide by this 40. This and this cancel. So then we're going to say our Z equal to 360 divided by 40 equal to 9. Come to your calculator here. 360. Equal to 9. Okay, so our answer equal to 9. So then we say 360 divided by 4 equal to 9. And if you can come to this, the option is going to be option number 2. I'm going to do this question again, so you can understand. So I'll do it again, quick, so you get to understand. So answer equal to. So the keyword here is revenue. Is marginal. Whenever somebody mentions the word marginal, means you differentiate. And I'm going to show you how to differentiate meaning. So the keyword here, the revenue. Oh, so this is a revenue of the selling Z bottle of water given by. So don't worry about all the other confusion. The keyword here is the marginal revenue. The marginal. What we say revenue, because this function is about what? About revenue. So to get a marginal, don't worry about the rest of the stuff. Let's just focus on that revenue. Margin. So margin, let's write what we have. R Z equal to negative 20 Z squared plus 500 Z. But, excuse me, sorry. If there's nothing here, okay? If there's nothing there, automatically we know it's power 1. Always remember. I mean, this is power 1. Now, let's differentiate now. So we're going to say now, this equal to 2 times negative 20, you multiply by any number which is behind. The power multiplied by the number behind. 2 times negative 20, negative 40. And then you write your Z. And then the number which is here on top, you minus 1. 2 minus 1 equal to 1. Plus. Now, this is power 1. 1 times 500, 500. Z. Whichever number is here, minus 1. So we're going to say 1 minus 1 equal to 0. Just remember, whatever is there, you must minus 1. Whatever is here, but also you must multiply to the back. So this is going to become, now it's not going to be RZ no more. It's going to be RZ and then dash. Why we should have said dash? Because we have differentiated. Okay? So we just differentiated. No, just let's go with the flow. Let's go with the flow with Taban. Don't worry about it. The answer is easy. I can just tell you, but I want you to learn. This is assignment 3. Assignment 3. Assignment 3. So we will say now, well, this is equal now. Equal to, so R Z equal to negative 440. Z power 1 is just Z. Plus 500. But we say anything power 0 equal to 1 means all this stuff is like equal to 1. This thing equal to 1. And I'll show you here in the calculator. Anything power 0 equal to 1. Anything. When you say power 0 equal to 1. Anything. So for that being said, I'm going to say 500 times 1 because this is equal to 1 equal to, it's going to be equal to 500. But now let's go to the question now. In the question they say, the marginal revenue, so the one marginal revenue, it's a revenue margin, but a marginal means you derivate with that dash of selling Z bottle of water is that rent. Oh, so instead of writing this marginal revenue, because they give us, they say the marginal revenue of selling Z bottle of water equal to that one. So I'm going to say my 140 is the marginal revenue because they say here, so it's more, you must read your question, marginal revenue equal to 140. So I'm going to say 140 because this is marginal revenue equal to negative 40 plus 500. So what happened? We must group things together, number with a number, letter with a letter. So now I'm going to say, well, this is a letter, this is a number, and this is a number. We must put them together. But this is a letter. It must be separately. So this, I'll take it to the left. So I'll write my equal sign. Let me write here, equal sign. So no, you don't want to see there. No, I need to write right here where I write my point. And then I'll take this negative 40 to the left. But remember, this negative, when you go to the left, it's going to become positive. For Z, because it jumped equal sign. So the sign must change. And then, here on the right of equal sign, I'm going to be to 500. And this number must go to the number. So remember, this is positive. Even if they don't write no sign, but it's positive. When it jump equal sign, it's going to become minus 140. Now, 500 minus 140 equal to 360. So instead of say 500 minus 140, I'll just say 360. And then divide by 40 throughout. Divide by 40, divided by 40. This and this cancel. So Z equal to 360 divided by 40. Come to the calculator. Oh, yeah. So what answer equal to 9? Our answer equal to 9. Our answer equal to 9. Okay. We got this. Okay, I want to make sure how many people are there. Because please let me know, my beautiful family. If you're there, please leave a comment. So our answer equal to 9. I'm just waiting for you before me go further. I want to make sure if you guys understand or not. So I don't just continue solving things. Maybe you're missing something. Maybe you want me to repeat. Let me know, my beautiful family. I'm here for you. I do all this for you. It's not for me. Please let me know. Let me know. I'm just waiting for y'all. Okay, so I'm going to continue so far because I know sometimes network mind can be slow or whatever. So I'm going to continue, and then if you want me to repeat, then I understood. P3 Rethilos, say understood. Let's just wait for Taban and other one. Johanna, are you here? Johanna, leave a comment there to see if you're right here or not. Because you just SMS now, you tell me, I'm right here, I'm watching, I'm trying to see you right there. Yeah, you're right. It's true what you say. Leave a comment there, Johanna, to see if you're there. Proceed. Okay, so you all understand. So let me proceed. I hope Johanna is here. Johanna, please stop playing game, huh? Let's do this question right here. Let's do this question right here. No, before we do this question, there's another question which I think is very, very interesting. This question. Let me go and get this question. I think it's on my what is this question? Somewhere here. Sorry, just a minute. I want this question. I want to show you guys before I do the other one. It's very interesting question. I want to show you guys. Okay, where is that? I think it's this one. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I hope you guys can see. Yeah, that's a question right there. So I'm just waiting face to make sure if you guys can see, and then I know you can see. No, I think I can keep moving. Okay. Yeah, I think you guys can see. So this question right here, they say, the profit. Look careful, very, very interesting. The profit. So don't worry about whatever they say. All you need to catch the keyword. Okay. Whenever they say the word marginal, or when they say maximum, or minimum, like maximum, minimum, biggest, lowest. Something like that. Highest, lowest. All these things is like they tell you differentiate. So if they tell you find the maximum, find the minimum, find the biggest, find the lowest, all those is like they tell you, hey, differentiate. And when you say differentiate, it's the same as say derivate. So these are, it's the same thing, but it's just a way of saying thing. Derivate, differentiate, find the marginal, find the maximum, minimum, biggest, lowest, like something bigger, smaller, or stationary point. Same thing. So let me get a glass of water, sorry. Oh, my apologies. I'll be back in a second. I'm back. I just want to get a glass of water. Okay, now let's go and do the question now. So now let me get to the business. Pay attention to it. So sometimes they can just say in a lot of ways, but all you need to catch is like, okay, where is that word? They say here, profit. So this is a profit function. They give you profit, but that profit is like 3 over. No, apologies, sorry. Negative 3 over 15. Negative 3 over 15. M square plus 4m plus 15. So now, if you can say, find the number of the books that should be maximized. Okay. For the profit. So maximize means differentiate. Minimize, maximize, find all those meaning differentiate, maximize. So since they're seeing the maximize or minimize or the highest or the lowest or stationary is the same thing, you have to differentiate. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to say, wow, let's differentiate. So now I'm going to differentiate this. How do you differentiate? We say to differentiate, take whichever number is here, multiply by anything in the back. So I'm going to say this is equal to 2 times negative 3 equal to negative 6 over your 15, which is this one. M square is not going to be M square, it's going to be M, but whichever number is here, you must minus 1. So 2 minus 1 equal to 1. You must minus, that power must minus 1. You multiply to the number at the back, and then you write your letter, and in this power, you must minus 1. And then we plus with plus. But remember here, even if there was nothing, but we know it's power 1. Now, let's differentiate. So to differentiate, you say 1 times 4 equal to 4 mm. Take whichever is here minus 1. 1 minus 1 equal to 0. So plus this one, it does not have no m. So mathematical, if there's no letter, when you differentiate, you get 0. You just have to memorize. When you differentiate anything which has no letter, it's going to give you 0 because it act or stand as a constant. So it's just 0. You just have to memorize this. So for that in case, I don't need this. I don't have to write 0, just say. And then this is not going to be profit. Is going to be profit derivative of m. You must put that dash to tell them that I have already derivate. Derivate differentiate the same thing. So for that being said, but we know m power 0 equal to 1. Anything power 0 equal to 1. So it's like say 4 times 1, but 4 times 1 equal to 4. So all this together equal to 4. Okay? So now look. So we have already differentiate, but now we want to look like question careful. They say here, right, m represent what? Number of books. Oh, so m represent number of books. But let me ask something. Remember, okay, if you have, let's say, a mountain like this, or something like this, let's say. Okay, there's something called gradient or slope. Slope or gradient. Slope or gradient. Okay? So then we say slope is like a hill. Like, let's say you run at a mountain. So here we have a slope because we have that slope. Do you have a slope here? No, there's no slope here because that's a maximum point. So at the maximum point, there's no slope. Same at the minimum point, there's no slope. Slope is like a hill. When you reach the top, is you're already there at the top. Or when you're at the bottom, you're at the bottom. There's no slope. There's no hill or no inclination in other way. So now, at the maximum point, there is no inclination. So if we differentiate to get maximum, but at the maximum, there is no, it's going to become 0. So we're going to say this is equal to 0, equal to negative 16, negative 6 over 15. M, because m power 1 is just a m, plus 4. So now we can solve normal. So I'm going to take all of this to the left because left of equal sign. So we take to the left. This negative 6 over 15 is going to become positive 6 over 15m. Equal is equal. And then this 0 is going to come here. It's going to become 4 plus 0 equal to 4. So how are we going to get m there? To get m right there, you can say there's a lot of ways you can do. You can just multiply by flipping it. 15 over 6, same on the left and on the right. Means to get m, you multiply by flipping it. Flipping it, it's going to become 15 over 6. And then you multiply on the left, you multiply on the right. Or, and then you say this and this and this cancel. So m equal 4 times 15 equal to 60. 60 divided by 6 equal to 10. So then m equal to 10, which is the option number 3. But then, or if you don't want to do that, let me show you something here. equal, excuse me, equal. Take this to the left, it's going to become 6 over 15. M. Because as a negative go to the left, it become positive. And then on the right hand side, 0 is going to go over, it's going to become 4 plus 0 equal to 4. How are we going to get M? Another way you can say divide by all of this, 6 over 15. Both sides. 6 over 15 over 15. That one cancel. So M. 4 divide, or you can plug in a calculator exactly, say 4 divide by 6 over 15. 4 divided by 6 over 15. Or you can plug, okay, so say come in. 4 divide fraction 6. No. So come here, 4. Four times, no, 4 divide. Four, excuse me, 4 divide. I cannot see refill. What that you cannot see? Please let me know. The last step. Okay, I'm gonna do it again, no problem. So 4 divide 6 over 15. And this equal to 10. Okay, let me do it again because some of you did not see clear, or it was not very, very clear. Let's do it again. No problem. It's okay. One more time. I'll go quick a little bit, right? So we say whenever they say maximum, minimum, okay, this word here, maximum or minimum or m equal to, okay, maximum, minimum, highest, lowest, or they can say smallest, biggest, okay, marginal. All you need to do, find the derivative. Okay, let me do quick, and then we'll be done. Okay, so now we say, I'm going to derivate. I'm going to say this equal to, now, 2 times negative 3 equal to negative 6 over 15. Write your m. Take whichever number here, minus 1. 2 minus 1 equal to 1. Plus. Here, there's no power, means power 1. So we multiply by the number at the back. 1 times 4 equal to 4. Write your m. Whichever number is here, minus 1. 1 minus 1 equal to 0. But the last one, it does not have any m, so it's going to become 0. So here I must say profit face derivative. So then, but we know any number power 0 equal to 1 means m power 0 equal to 1. But I must multiply by this 4. So 4 times 1 equal to 4. So I'm going to say this is going to be 4 only. Let me say it again because that's why you get confused. 4 m power 0. But we know we say anything power 0 equal to 1. Anything, you can say anything power 0 equal to 1. Oh, I forgot my 0, sorry. Sure. Equal to 1. So for that being said, then we're going to say 4. I apologize. 4 times 1, because this is like a 1. 4 times 1 equal to 4. So I don't have to say 4m power 0. Just say 1. It's just a 4. So for that being said now, but they see here at maximum the number of books sold to maximum. But look, I give you a simple example. If you have a hill like this, these are turning point. So at those turning point, there is no gradient, means there's no slope, there's no inclination because you already reached the top or you're at the bottom. So those place you say there is no slope. Slope equal to 0. Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me, sorry. So remember, this is that find the maximum means this is like a maximum. So here is 0. You're gonna press 0 to get number of books. So say 0 equal to -6/15 mm plus 4 plus 4. But let's take that one to the left. So you take to the left, it's going to be 6/15 m equal to 4 because you're going to go to the left, and then here you're going to be left with only with 4. So how are you going to get there? Divide by 6/15 throughout, divided by this throughout, divided by 6/15. Because the one left only with m, this and this concept. So m equal to 4/6/15. Come to the fraction, 4 fraction bracket 6/15. Equal to 10. So this is equal to 10. 1 equal to 10. And then m equal to 10. And they say here, number of books and m. What does m represent here? They say m is the number of books. So m equal to 10. Number of books. Just to add on top of that, just in case, because Fifi's been asked me something there. Let me just insist something. So you both can learn. Okay. If somebody give you, for example, this has nothing to do with the question. They say differentiate or derivate differentiate. So what you want to do is say, okay, this equal, take whichever numbers here, multiply the back. So 3 times negative 3, write your x, and then take this number minus 1. 3 minus 1 equal to 2. Plus. There's no power here, means power 1. 2 times 1 equal to 2, x is x. Okay, and then 1 minus 1 equal to 0. And the plus. This one does not have any x, so it's going to become 0. I don't even have to bother to write it. And this is going to be f prime of x because you have already derived. So now we're going to say f prime of x equal to 3x squared minus. Now, 2 power x, look, we say anything power 0 equal to 1. I can show you again. Anything power 0 equal to 1. So once it's power 0 equal to 1. So for that being said, I'm going to say, well, so this is like a 2 times x power 0 equal to 1. So like 2 times 1. 2 times 1 equal to 2. So I can simply say plus 2. Let me simply say plus 2. So for that being said, then I'm done. If they say find the value of x at maximum, find the value of x at maximum or at minimum or at the highest and the lowest, then I'm going to, only if they mention maximum, find the value of whatever at maximum. At maximum, this is going to be equal to 0. So 0 equal to -3x squared plus 2. And the next things, we're going to say -3x, go to the left. It's going to become positive 3x squared equal positive 2 plus 2. Divided by 3, divided by 3. So then I'm going to divide by 3. So this may say, 3x square equal 2 divided by 3, this and this cancel. So our x square equal to 2 over 3. 2 over 3. So all you need to remember, right? Anything power 0 equal to 1. And here for me to get x, I must square root, I must square this and this cancel. So x equal to square root of 2 over 3. But this was not part of the question, so I don't want to spend a lot of time here. Let's get to our business, to another question. We have a question right here. We have a question right here. You guys got energy? Let me know. If you got energy, then there's a question here. I have a lot of questions. It so depends on you. If you have energy, and then we continue to do. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Should I do more questions? Let me know, my beautiful family. Should I do more questions? Any questions so far? Let me know. I'm just waiting for you to tell me. Tell me, please, my beautiful family. Talk to me. Let me go ahead. Okay. So they say here derivate. So we're gonna do the same game we did before. So now we're gonna say this MSA f of x equal. So in math, like if somebody give you 3 over x power, let's say -5. There's something called reciprocation. So reciprocation, what you do, this is 2, right? Take this, you write your 2 on the top, and then take this to the top. Oh, you cannot see that. I'm sorry. There's a calculator there. The calculator kind of hide it. Let me move the calculator so it's not going to distract us. Yes, right here. Right there, son. So they say derivate. So how are we going to derivate? They say derivate. What I'm going to do, I say a good example. If somebody give, let's say this is -8 x power -5. They say reciprocate. So to reciprocate, take all of this, okay? Move to the top. So here is -8. Let's move to the top. It's going to be x. This negative is going to become positive. So you move to the top and then change the sign. You can see it just came here. And the only thing we change the sign. If it moves up, if it was negative, it's going to become positive. If it's positive, it's going to become negative. Okay? Heavy move. So I'm going to do the same thing for the face one. I'll say, okay, I have my 2 on top, or write my 2 on top. Over. I'll move this to the top. So it's going to come here, x, and its negative is going to become positive, plus. Let's go for the second one. For the second one, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put my square root. On top, I have 25. I'll move all of these to the top here, which is going to be x, so I don't have anything at the bottom. X is going to become what? Positive 4. Because x -4 went to right here, and they became what? Positive 4. It just moved up, and they change the sign. And then with plus. If there's no number here, means there's a 1. So it's like 1 over 2x, and then plus 4. Now let's go. So before we derivate, we can do something with this. Look, square root of 25, x power 4. I can square root separate. Let's say square root of 25, square root of x power 4. When you square root 25, equal to 5. So when you square root this 25, you get 5. And when you square root x power 4, it's going to become x squared. Because they're 4x, when you square it's going to be x squared. So I can rewrite, or I can simply remove this and say 5x squared. So let me write here fx plus 5x squared, and then plus 1/2 plus 4. Okay? So once we're in that position right there, where everything has a power. Can you see everything has a power? What do you mean everything has a power? I don't understand what you mean. I mean, look, it has a power, this has a power, this has a power, that's all. Then right there is when you can derivate. Right there when you can derivate. Let's derivate now. So I'm going to say f prime. It's not going to be x, it's going to be f dash prime equal. Now, let's multiply like how we did before. 3 times 2 equals 6 because we multiply by the number at the back. 6. Write your x. And 3 minus 1 equals 2. Plus. We go to the next one. 2 times 5 equals 10. X. 2 minus 1 equals 1. Let's go to the next one. Plus. 2 times 1 equals 2 over 2. X. 2 minus 1 equals 1. This one has no x, and we said already before, if something does not have any x or anything, is going to become 0, so plus 0. So now look, 2 divided by 2 equals 1. So it's like, this is like x power 1, but x power 1 means what? X. So I'm going to rewrite and say, okay, well, f prime equal to 6, x squared plus 10. Sorry, my apologies. 10. But when you say x power 1 meaning what? X. Minus. 2 divided by 2 equals to 1. X power 1. So this time I say x power 1. It's just x. Sorry, my apologies. Because 1 is just a 1. 1 pen, you can simply say pen. And power 1 is just power. So it's simple equal to x. So minus x. So this is going to be our final answer after we derivate. What did I say x? I think there's something I'm missing here. Oh, I'm missing. I understand why. My apologies, my favorite. My apologies. I don't know why I catch the flu here. Because I didn't wear the slipper. So let me drink my... Just a minute. I made a mistake. I see my mistake there. Don't worry about it. I'll fix it. My mistake is... There's no number 2 here. I don't know where this number 2 comes from. This x, I have x. You see, I have x. There's no number 2 here. So this was wrong here. It's just power 1. So 1 times 1 equal to 1. This was wrong. Over 2. And then x. 1 minus 1 equal to 0. Okay? And then with plus. This is going to be equal to 0. And then I'm going to do this question again. Don't worry. And then this is going to become f prime equal to 6x squared plus 10x minus a half. You know why? Because this is a half x power 0. But I will say anything power 0 equal to 1. So it's like say a half times 1 equal to a half. So this is just simple half. 6x squared plus 10x minus a half. Plus a half, not minus. This is a plus here. Sorry, this is a plus. Because from the question is plus. Please, can I want to drink my tablet quick, just a minute, because I catch a flu. I don't know why. Maybe because I didn't wear my slip. Now, then we continue. I'm just get some tablets. I apologize. Let me get my pills quick. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Where's my... I just catch the flu. My apologies. I'm looking for the tablets. Because otherwise I'm going to sneeze. We're not going to have a class in front. I've got my medication. Where is that? Where is it now? So long, if you got questions, ask me. While I'm looking for my pills here, okay? It's okay. I don't know where's my pills at. It's okay. Oh, I don't know where my pills at. Okay, my family. Uh, we'll continue now, right? I'm just looking for, because I'm sneezing a little bit. I don't know where my flu tablets. I had it with me right now. Where did I misplace? Please, leave a comments. Let me know my family, because I'm just taking my pills here for so long. But we continue. If you want me to solve more questions, if you feel like, oh, it's too much now, can't take no more. Let's stop right here, and then we can stop. But if you want me to solve some more, we can continue. Please let me know how we do. I'm just checking my pills here while you let me know, guys. Leave a comments. Let me know, Fifi. Damini, let me know, my chick. And one and only Fifi. Oh my God. Let's place my flu tablets here, yo. I always have with me. It's okay, no problem. I don't know what is it. Okay. My beautiful family. Just let me know. Leave a comments. Let me know. Should I do more questions? Please leave a comments. Oh, should I ask them? Because it seems like. Okay, so I'm reading here. Fifi say, hey, listen here, please, please, please. My head is spinning. That's what she's saying right now. Ooh, Fifi. Fifi's tired. Fifi's tired. I don't know. I just catch a flu. I think just because I'm wearing shorts, and it's not that hot. I think it's like 20 degree. I'm wearing short and no sleep. I think that's why I kind of catch this crazy little flu. I think it's two of us. If it's two of us between me, it's you and me. Okay, let me just call you Fifi. I'm just want to call Fifi. Hello, Fifi. And Mr. Lamin. Say it again. Okay, so I'm just waiting for my beautiful familiar, so they can come back here and tell me if you continue or not, because and my phone and I apologize. Oh, my beautiful family, my computer, my other computer just went off. I don't know for some reason. So it just restarted itself. I apologize. I'll call you now. Okay, can you see me? I apologize. My computer just restarted itself. I don't know. I apologize. Eh? All right, talk to me, my beautiful familia. Fifi, I can see Fifi, I can see you. Uh, what would you want me to do? You want me to continue or we stop here? Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. I know. Okay. Can you hear me now? So you want me to continue or we stop here? Okay. Let me do this then. Let me stop the one stream because otherwise then it's gonna collide the same and I can't hear you. Let me stop this stream here and then we can start another one. So we're gonna stop here and then I'm gonna call you via Skype.